Yes, hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and thank you for watching. Thank you for the subscription. Today we're going to be looking at plagiarism as also part of our information literacy. Plagiarism is just when you use someone's work without crediting or giving or acknowledging someone's work. So I have something small that I gathered here. Here we shall specifically look at plagiarism, the types of plagiarism. Then we shall also look at how to prevent plagiarism. Yeah, as I said, plagiarism is all about copying someone's work without giving the person credit. So here we have a definition of plagiarism. Plagiarism, the act of using someone else's work, ideas, or expressions without giving proper credit. It can occur in various forms, including copying text, images, or research findings. The key points about plagiarism include when you copy someone's work, especially students who do research, maybe even doing a coursework, in case they give you coursework. So when they give you coursework, you go instead of acknowledging, giving references of the person who did the work at first, because you're going to get it from various sources. Instead of acknowledging the person who did the work first, for you just copied on the work, and this is highly punishable by law. It is not recommended. It can lead to things of maybe imprisonment, paying of fines, such things. So plagiarism is something that is not good. And okay, right now we have here types of plagiarism. The types of plagiarism, we have direct plagiarism. Then this is the copying of someone's work, word for word without citation. You just copy someone's work, like you get, maybe they've told you to look at maybe something like agriculture. Maybe they've given agriculture production in Uganda. You just go sit down, get someone's book that was already written, published. You begin writing down word by word from the other source without giving the citation. That is like, okay, it depends on the country, like, but in Uganda, you're supposed to pay money. Like once you're caught, you pay money to the author, to the original person who wrote the book or the text. Then the second type of plagiarism, we have self-plagiarism. Then using one's previous work without acknowledging it. For example, maybe you are given maybe a coursework in one course unit, then another lecturer gives you some coursework in another course unit, but because maybe the questions are related somewhere somehow, like for example, you can give an example of maybe communication skills. Like in Uganda we have communication skills and information literacy. They have some things in common, like for example, we have APA, studying about APA in information literacy, and also have studying about APA in maybe in communication skills. So since the two are related, you choose to maybe use the work that you used in communication skills, you use it in information literacy. So that is self-plagiarism, using one's work for previous without acknowledging it. So we have mosaic plagiarism, then mixing someone else's words without your proper citation. This is maybe common in paragraphing. Sorry, it is paraphrasing. Like for paraphrasing, you use your own words, but then there's you using someone's words. When you use someone's words without acknowledging his or citing the person properly, the end result will be a plagiarism. So that is mosaic plagiarism. Then we have accidental plagiarism. Then this is unintentionally failing to cite sources correctly. For example, you may be knowing where you have gotten your information from, you know your sources, you know everything. But again, instead of citing the person like at the end of your at the end of your text or your message or your dialogue or what, but you end up again failing to cite the sources correctly. And if you don't cite the sources correctly, then that means you are forging someone else's work. You are copying someone else's work without the authority. So to avoid plagiarism, I think we shall look at that in the next video. But that is about plagiarism, the basic things about plagiarism and the types of plagiarism. Okay, but we shall not look at it actually in the next video. Let us look at it right now. Plagiarism. Yeah, so here with us we are going to look at how to avoid plagiarism. So ways of avoiding plagiarism. And then the first way is understand what the constituents of plagiarism. Understand what plagiarism is all about. So I'm going to be quite fast in this video. I'll be quite fast on how to avoid plagiarism. Then proper cite sources. Always give credit to the original author when using their ideas, quotes, or findings. Then we also have paraphrase properly. Proper paraphrasing, you should use your words and you should be careful of the words you use. Like instead of copying the text from word to word, reverse the content in your own words. That is paraphrasing. Then use quotation marks for direct quotes. In case someone says something, use the quotation marks. When you use the quotation marks, it shows you are using someone's words, like that's what the original person said about a particular thing. And then we have keeping track of your sources. You should know where you're getting your information from. Know the original book, like you should know the book where you're getting the information from. Read about it. Know the author. Know when it was published. Then use quotation. Sorry about that. Use plagiarism checkers after you getting your work. After citing, use plagiarism checkers for you to avoid plagiarism. Then be mindful of common knowledge. Yeah, there are some things that are common, but you should be careful. Like for example, here they're saying common knowledge, first widely known and disputed, doesn't mean it doesn't need to be cited. For example, the Earth orbits of the Sun is common knowledge and doesn't require citation. You shouldn't cite some things. Then seek permission where necessary. In case you know the author of the book and you can access the person, go and seek for permission. Then develop your own voices. Then understand fair use and copyright laws. So those are some of the ways how you can avoid plagiarism. Thank you very much for watching, and the next video we're going to look at how to do citing, specifically how to use Mendeley as a software application. Thank you very much.